The release of Deltarune chapters 3 and 4, we got way more questions than answers. Is Chris gay for Ralze? I need to know! One common theory is that Des, Noelle's missing sister, is the very same knight hellbent on creating more Dark Fountains. So why are fans claiming this? Well, at the end of chapter 3, the knight kidnaps Undyne, taking her to the bunker. We later find out the code for the bunker is written on a note within Des's guitar. How else would the knight know the code if not from this? While this does confirm the knight's relation to the holidays, it's not exactly enough to start guessing their identity. Okay, well, what about the knight's appearance? It bears resemblance to a deer. They've got horns, their overall stature is similar. Well, these are such obvious design choices, it's easy to think Toby deliberately designed them like this to throw us off. Would a secret this big be that obvious? I don't think so. Now, there is another detail within chapter 3 that may prove Des could be the knight. If you look in her room, you can see she uses a left-handed mouse. A pretty uncommon thing to have, and an odd detail. The knight uses their sword with their left hand. Could be a coincidence. Again, Toby could be trying to throw us off with this small little detail. But there's one final detail that's noteworthy. When you're fighting the knight, the area you're in is titled Cold Place. This text goes unused, but before the fight, if you use a shadow crystal, it'll give you this. You thought you saw Undyne frozen in ice, which could confirm the knight has ice powers, I guess? The main point disproving this theory is the code to the bunker. The code corresponds to 3 symbols: a pine tree representing Des, a police badge representing Undyne, and a Deltarune symbol representing Toriel. We've seen the knight steal Undyne and attempt to steal Toriel, so Des was most likely the first taken by the knight. Need more proof? Well, by digging into chapter 1's code, you can find unused text of someone calling out for help in the darkness. What's more, this individual literally calls out for help through Spamton. I believe that this is Des, and in chapter 4, even more dialogue was added. I'm starting to lose track of the time. Has it been days, hours? If someone told me it's been years, I might believe them. Before the sun came up, and so many wonderful things happened that made time meaningful, things like breakfast or late night TV. Where have we seen someone watching TV at night? Well, in the Tenna flashback, the Dreamer and Holiday families gathered together to watch TV specials at night, including Des. She's the only one who went missing, and she specifies late night TV as something she did often. Thus, I have reason to believe this is her. Well, maybe this is before she turned into the knight. Well, if she's talking through Spamton, then she can't be. This is an ongoing thing. In chapter 4, during the phone call between Chris and the mayor mentions sacrificing the police, which means Des was the first one sacrificed, which probably means she was sent to this dark void of nothingness. If we're not able to save Undyne in time, she could end up here too. Now, why are they being sacrificed? I have no idea. Maybe it's the criteria to open the angel's heaven. I don't know. You may be thinking, why would Carol, the mayor, help sacrifice her own daughter? Is she stupid? Well, maybe. Chris and Carol might have made a truce with the knight after Des's sacrifice. They help the knight, they get her back. It's too early to guess any motivations, but it could be related to this promise Chris made. If Des is the knight, would Carol really have a whole bulletin board dedicated to finding her daughter when she's right there? Would Des really be built enough to carry Undyne to the bunker? Toby makes it clear Undyne is a really strong character, even outside of the Dark World. She bench presses cars and destroys her desk without even trying. I highly doubt a teenage reindeer could carry her away that quickly. Undyne definitely could have fought her way out. There's also the Spamton sweepstakes. It has a secret page with a guitar titled Find Her, kind of hinting that no one in the story has seen her so far. In my eyes, Des just can't be the knight. If you don't agree, that's totally okay. Let me know what you think in the comments. Carol, however, doesn't have much disproving she's not the knight. She knows about the plan, how important the guitar is, and she knows the code. She even uses a giant katana to cut her food, much like the knight's weapon. Only thing is, she'd be sacrificing her own daughter. She seems cruel, but not to that extent. She doesn't give a shit about Rudy though, so maybe she would. Anyways, this is all the evidence I could find proving Des is not the knight. To be fair, it's not concrete evidence, but there's overall more things proving she's not the knight. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.